Bobby, Bobby. Calma. Manje. Ah man, talk about dogs that have issues, dog. Like, 'cause that shit exists, you know. Not only humans have issues, also dogs have issues. Think that is only humans having issues. Also dogs have issues. Gonna keep a pet. You're not gonna try and teaching them certain things. You're not gonna try. You're not gonna try none. You're just gonna keep a pet for keeping a pet. Whatever. It's a huge mistake, bro. You don't just keep a pet for the sake of keeping a pet. You know what I mean? What? Sure. Wanna buy myself energy drink. I wanna get myself an energy drink because it's still gonna be long. Still gonna be a long day. Well, go to the bank, stand in queues and shit. It's gonna be long. And one. So I have to get myself a little pump, a little injection. I want a little burst of something. You know what I mean? I have to get a little injection, in case of caffeine or something. I don't know. Whatever the fuck. Yeah. Oh, yo, feeds, baba, notifications. Aye, keeps happening, chat. Keeps happening, chat. I have notifications from here, from over there, from here, from over there, coming in. Baba, what am I looking for here? For here? Yeah, one predator, ne? Yeah, well. So I have to get myself some energy. I have to get myself some energy, Baba. It's still gonna be a long day, Baba. I have to go get man. I have to. Come on. I may actually. Lil TR twin. How you doing? Long time no see. How you doing, bro? So there may be a possibility that I may actually get a job working in the savannah. So yeah, I'm making strides, chat. You know what I mean? I'm making strides, chat. Doing what I can. You know what I mean? So, huh? Ronya, yeah. So if I actually, succeed in getting this done correctly, like the statement and all that, and the details and all that, I may actually get a new job in the savannah, working in the savannah, baby. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what happens when you're like, I don't know, bro. I guess that's what happens when you are not too expectant of like things, when you're not really minding people's business, right? Things just fall into place, I guess. You know what I mean? I may actually get to work in the savannah, have a job in the savannah, and if I get to work in the savannah, it's gonna be a great job because I mean, nigga, I'm gonna be in touch with Mother Nature, baba. Gonna be in touch with Mother Nature. I want. So I may actually, you know, but then shout out to my mom. Shout out to my aunties. Shout out to my family for being patient with my legadatious ass. Shout out to Franco Dundry. Right. Wait, can you make a mod? A mod of what? A character mod? What mod are you trying to talk about? When you say mod, because there are character mods, there are car mods. What kind of mod? What kind of modification? Modifying maybe my visuals. My visuals are how they are. I mean, I have to buy a new device, dog. You understand what I'm saying? So. Mhm. Let me hide this for a second. Let me hide myself for a second. Let me hide myself for a bloody second. Anderson Andy. Yes, I'm in SA, Baba. Of course I'm in SA, Baba. Of course I'm in SA, Baba. Why would you? Of course I'm in SA, Baba. Of course that's where I am, Baba. South Africa, Baba. And I may actually get a new job working in the savannah. Wow, bro. Wow, that's what I can say, dog. Wow. Because the savannah is a beautiful place, Baba. Filled with wildlife, all this amazing shit, dog. Manje, it's a new adventure. Um, Panther Noor domain. How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Where you chatting from? Even though my YouTube is sort of glitchy right now, but how you doing? Where you chatting from? How you doing? Where you chatting from? How you doing? How you chatting from? Hmm? Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Okay, I guess that I'm gonna have to be standing over here because I don't want to get in trouble with my YouTube creators, well, curators for what I'm currently doing right now. You know what I mean? So, hey, dog, it's gonna be a long day, dog. I have to apply for certain things. Nani. New job alerts, new job opportunity alerts. Hey, dog, if the opportunity avails itself, why not take it? Why not take it? Hmm? I mean, we're in South Africa after all, bro. You know what I mean? So, anyways, what do you guys love about the savannah? Are you guys familiarized with the savannah? What happens in the savannah? Do you guys love the savannah? Thank you, Anderson Andy. Um, I want to be your mod. What do you mean by that, bro? What do you mean by that? I want to be your mod. What do you mean by that, bro? Hmm? I mean, plus, dog, if I actually get this job, yeah, well, it's gonna boost certain things, dog. Yeah, well, it's gonna give us a little momentum because I obviously have to get like good picture quality, as in good picture quality. I have to get like a ring light. I have to get a dog. I have to get like equipment. Hope you didn't see that, but I have to I have to get equipment, right? Mm. I have to get equipment about so if this job actually works out, I'm gonna be afforded such an opportunity, bro. I'm gonna buy equipment. I'm gonna just do things more fluid, and I'm gonna be more professional about how I actually do things. You know what I mean? And it goes out to it goes out to people who are content creators. I wanna what I'm trying to say right now. If any job avails itself, if yeah, if yeah, yeah, per se, if any job avails itself, and if the money is like good, take it, bro. Take it because as far as I know, you could work as little as 6 to 7 months if you really wanna, and then after 6 7 months, it's boom, boom. You could work, you could work a job, 6, 7 bucks, and then after 6, 7 bucks, boom, shakalaka. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. Goes out to anybody listening, bro. You can literally do anything that you want to do, bro. In as much as, the systems of the world somehow work against us, when it comes to certain perspectives, yeah, bro, of understanding and discerning. But in totality, in life you can do whatever you want, dog. You can make whatever you want to happen. I created a bigger life, dog. I created a bigger life in under 2 months. Mm-hmm. It took me 6 years to get to where I am now in terms of YouTube, and it took me 3 months to get to where I am right now in terms of my bigger life, dog. 3 months, dog. I didn't even need to, like, you know what I mean, psychologically stifle myself in order to achieve such. hmm Like, I don't know. Maybe what I'm trying to say is that YouTube taught me that, like, there are no limits, abo. There are no limits, dog. Abo. You can do whatever the hell you want and you can make it work. There are truly no limits. You can do whatever you want and make it work. Mm. Anything besides crime and all that and all this other stuff that endorses, those motives, those ulterior motives of other people's egos that we don't know about. So that is to say, there are people that actually don't mind. Uh, for example, analyzing people for money. You understand what I'm saying? So, what side are you on? I'm clearly on the side that I know I'm on, and hmm, I don't know. Maybe I'm saying too much. Abo, but one thing is for sure, abo, this job may actually come up, and I don't plan to mess it up. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. This job may actually come up, and I'm not gonna mess it up. You see me? You feel me? You feel me? They actually get to work in the summer, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I may actually get to work in the savannah. I may actually get that chance that I've been looking for. That is to say, get proper equipment, for example. Like, I legit need equipment. No, not only for photographing and all that, but like for my channel going forward, dog. I need equipment, dog. ASAP, ASAP. I need equipment ASAP. And this job, dog, if it comes up, let's believe that I'm not messing it up, my brother. If this job really comes up, best believe that I'm not messing it up, dog. I don't plan to mess it up ever. Because if I get this job, I'm gonna be able to give some of you who even take the chance to even view me, besides liking, a better viewing experience. So it's a win-win as far as I see it. Plus, I'll be able to further expand on my other businesses. Dog, what kind of equipment? Nah, dog, I'm talking about cameras. I'm talking about mics. Well,
Yeah, I said it. Cameras, not a camera. Well, so yeah, nigga. Cameras, computers. But then I guess that I'm gonna start off. I guess that I'm gonna start off on a computer and a camera instead of cameras. I guess that's where I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off by acquiring a proper camera, because that's gonna enable me to make long form content. I believe. I want to believe, because people are coining it when it comes to the long form content on YouTube. So I'd also wanna I also want a piece of the pie. So yeah, dog. Well, that's the reality right there. And now for real though, Anderson Andy, the only active one on the chats. For real though, like sometimes I don't know how old you is, but this is education either way. uh Sometimes it really doesn't matter what kind of job you acquire, dog. Well, as long as you weigh pros and cons, you're good, I believe. Doesn't matter if the job, maybe you don't like the job or whatever. It doesn't matter, dog. As long as you're in the position to weigh the pros and the cons. That's what I believe. And feel, as long as you're in the position to weigh well the pros and cons and stuff, you're good, dog. You're good. You're good to go, dog. You're good. You're set. I mean, we're in South Africa, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the position to, for example, maybe let's say you're in Pumalanga, Nelspruit and Bombela, where I am right now, right? Not Gauteng, not Durban. Because I mean, in as much as we are all in South Africa, our living conditions are not the same, you know, and the way in which activities are conducted, it's not the same. The way, like the culture, the understanding, the subjectivity, and comprehension, yabona, that we have, it's never gonna be the same. Meaning that our governments, they're not gonna be the same. Our mayors are not gonna be the same. Whatever activity that they may be doing that I don't want to mention, that I don't know about, obviously, their activities are gonna differ. Meaning that, obviously, I want the perspicacity entirely of that municipality or whatever. As far as the main component of the board goes of that municipality, there's obviously gonna be a misunderstanding or whatever, nan sometimes. But one thing is for sure, whatever spat or whatever misunderstanding that they're having within that time, it's gonna guarantee the living conditions of that vicinity. So us here in Nelspruit and Bombela, you know, let's say maybe if you are in the position to acquire 6k, 6,000 rand, you're good. You're good, dog. If you're in the position to acquire 6k, you're good. If you're in the position to acquire 7k at a time, sometimes you're good. In Nelspruit, Mobile, and then places like Gauteng. Okay, this is what I hear, right? Nah, it's cool, bro. It's cool. It's all good, bro. It's all good, bro. We're all brothers here. We're a team here, dog. You know what I mean? We're a team here. You know what I mean? That's what I'd want to think of it. I wouldn't want to think of it as me just being here blabbing away and shit. We're a team here. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want it to think of me as just being here blabbing away and shit. Yeah, Crash of Rex. Yeah, blah blah blah. We're a team here, dog. Ain't no discriminatory shit here, dog. Ain't none of that discrimination here, dog. I tell you, dog. I really tell you. I really tell. The way in which I'm so non-discriminatory, corner. I crave to meet rappers who are as good as me. I crave to meet creatives who are as good as me, or who surpass me. Even I crave that shit. I'm not way too ahead of myself and whatever, or self-absorbed or whatever, and all that nonsense. I crave that. I crave to meet people who are who are, better than me. You know what I mean? When it comes to creativity, personality, even. Well, just people who are just superior to me. Because I mean, dog, what do you think, dog? You're superior than me, dog. I'm obviously gonna. You understand me? I'm obviously gonna wanna emulate. If anyone knows what that means, to, that is to say, what it substantiates and what it advocates for. If anyone of you really know. So I tell you, dog, we're a team here, dog. We're a team, dog. And right now, we're probably gonna acquire a job, nigga, working in the savannah. I don't know what the fuck they want trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck they really be really trying to do though. I don't really know what they really trying to do. Cause we're gonna be working in the probably. Let me just say probably gonna be working in the savannah. Cause dog. Sometimes it's like I don't want to be too expectant. You know what I mean? Sometimes you mustn't be too expectant of shit. You know what I mean? The position that I'm at right now is neutral, to tell you the truth. Hold that thought for a second, alright? The fuck? Hold on, bro. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, to those who are still with me, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know what's really happening, but my YouTube seems to be glitching. Or maybe you see me, or maybe my system is glitching. Those are that's the insignificance of using Android. Fuck. Now my system is glitching. Like I'm supposed to get my picture back. What's happening, bro? Uh, hey, yeah, man. Talking about, well, yeah. To some of you who are new, welcome to the channel. I go by the name Crusher Rex Revenator, after Mother Haters, rapper, songwriter, content creator, one of the best rappers of his time. And the slogan goes to the naysayers, I really lose nothing. I don't know what's going on, bro. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you feeling? Where you chatting from? I'm in the streets of my hood right now. I'm in the streets of Mutini. I'm in the streets of 4-5. What's happening? What's happening, bro? We live, okay? Right now, I'm heading on over to, I'm heading on over, what you call this? I'm heading on over to, yeah, forgive me for the technical difficulties. It would seem that the device that I'm using has a couple of apps that are outdated, clearly. I want to apologize for that. I want to apologize for such uncomfortabilities coming to be. I want to apologize for that. So, hey, nah, my nigga. So, I mean, my nigga, yo, what's up, dog? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling, bro? Just, I received an announcement yesterday. In South Africa, it's about 9:33 in the morning. So I received an announcement. Yeah, it keeps glitching and glitching and glitching and dog. Glitching and glitching and glitching and dog. It keeps glitching, dog. What do you expect, nigga? It's not like I'm from pattern or something. You know what I mean? I'm from South Africa, dog. I'm from South Africa. That's where I'm from. Dog. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm from Twitter or something. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm from Twitter or something. Of course, I'm gonna have something going on that is, of course, I'm gonna have a network glitch or signal glitch. Of course, I'm gonna have a signal glitch, and not to even mention, I have feeds that are coming in right now, dog. I'm obviously gonna have a signal. I'm obviously gonna have a network signal glitch, obviously. So if you are impatient with that, my apologies, abo. Just wanna say that I'm sorry, abo. Yeah, and I hope that you understand, abo, that it's not like I'm from Jupiter or something, abo, or Saturn, or Neptune. I'm from planet Earth. I'm obviously gonna have things like signal disruptions and all that. Yeah, well, I'm gonna be mid-live and then things are gonna be glitchy. That's gonna happen. I just thought that I should just, let some of you know in advance and hope that you understand. Mm. Well, right now, I'm in the streets right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the streets right now. I'm about to go to the bank. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. I'm about to go to the bank. You know what I mean? The bank. The bank. I don't want to cross. I want to cross here. I want to cross. I want to cross. I want to cross. Okay. What's happening? Am I going to be able to cross here? Probably am, probably not. I don't know. Probably am, probably am. And I just did crossing now. We're crossing. We are crossing. Oh, okay. Doesn't matter. Anyways, we're here. We're here now. We are here now. We are about to acquire what you would call a bank statement. We are here now. We are here now. Hi, sorry about that yet again. Someone was calling me, and I just had to hang it up cordially, you know what I mean? So we're at the bank right now. I'm trying to acquire that statement. You know what I mean? Trying to acquire my statement so that I can do. So I'm just trying to acquire my statement and just get out of here so that I can follow up. You know what I mean? Because I have to apply for that job, that possible job that I may acquire. You know what I mean? Okay, no more good. Right. Uh, hold it off for me. Trying to acquire my statement so that I can dip, so that I apply for that job that I'm possibly gonna get. Right. Four. In the last, let's say in the last 3 months. That's what I want to confirm to her. Yeah, I guess you may actually get a job, dog. You know what I mean? You're able to buy a mic, gonna be able to buy a new device because I need a new phone that I could operate from. Besides this one, of course. Right, what's that? Another people coming? Get this statement so that I dip. What's happening, bro? Still printing papers or what? Okay, return card, of course. Return card. And then we are off. Chat. Ah. You know, sometimes, dog, when you got it, you got it. You know what I mean? And sometimes you having it is not entirely but money. Sometimes when you got it, you just got it, my nigga. Like, I don't know how, but I've always known that ever since I was a kid, I've always known that if you got it, my nigga. And it's not even about whether your family is rich or not, nigga. Sometimes you just got it because you just got it like that, because you that motherfucker for real. Sometimes it ain't even about that chick or you are that girl. Or sometimes when you just got it, dog. Sometimes when you're that mom, you're just that mom. You feel me? It ain't even about houses and jewelry. It's not even about all that deceitful nonsense. It's not even about all that deceitful nonsense. Sometimes, dog, when you just got it, you got it. Ooh, young Freely. Sometimes when you have it, you just have it, dog. Your house, at your house, they rich at your house. When you the individual, you're the one that has it, cause you have it, cause it's like that, you know. Because people want to think that you having it is about your family lineage and all that. It's not even about any of that. You having it, dog. Sometimes when you are the one who has it, you just got it like that, and it doesn't even have to be determined uh, according to the amount of money that you have or the amount of resources that you're able to acquire. And you determining it that way, it becomes a lie, dog. Like, yo, I'm like 27 years old, dog, and I done seen this way later. But I'm glad that I done seen this, and I'm realizing that sometimes, dog, it's not even about you materialistically having it, or that. It's not. It ain't, my nigga. It's not, dog. Like, you ever recognize how sometimes when you get to a place, it's like people act different and shit around you and shit. You know, they smile more and stuff, and you know, they start feeling good more and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Those kinds of things. Okay, some are amazed, of course. Some are shocked because you know the confidence that maybe we display within that time sort of overwhelms them, and some of them are like, you know, they feel less of what they should feel about themselves within that given time. And one thing that I've grown to understand is that how people act sometimes is not entirely. It doesn't have to be entirely you having invoked some shit, you know? Because some people think that, you know, especially we men, we tend to think that because our women are angry or some shit, that we tend to be the ones who invoke some shit. Like, We don't. In most cases, we don't invoke. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that person wants to use the fact that they're a woman, and it's like, you know what, bro, man, dog, you know what I mean? And I ain't never gonna stoop low. I ain't never gonna be like that. That motherfucker. Who be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be doing this because I'm too desperate for that. Wula wula. You ain't gotta be that motherfucker. You know, you ain't gotta be that nigga. You ain't gotta be that man who be doing things because you desperate. You desperate. You gotta be for that. You know what I mean? To men. And I ain't even kind of sounding like I'm giving off advice about like dating and relationships and all. Like I ain't even in no relationship. And I know why I ain't even in any relationship. I know why I'm not even in any relationship right now. And it's not because I just judge people because I see them, because I whatever. Like I don't want to get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too comfortable. And besides, no matter how rich, no matter how poor, true men mustn't find themselves vulnerable. None of that shit. Hola, hola, hola. Feel me? True men mustn't find themselves vulnerable, desperate, like chasing, constantly like seeking approval and shit. True men mustn't find themselves entrapped in all that. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth of it, nigga. It's not even the gist of it, nigga. The gist of it, the truth of it. You know what I'm saying? And it really don't matter if rich nigga, you's a poor nigga, you's a whatever nigga you are, nigga. Feel me? It doesn't really matter. You mustn't find yourself desperate and all baggy and needy and shit. You mustn't find yourself desperate, nigga. Feel me? And it also goes out to the shorties, man. To the mommies out there. You know what I'm saying? You mustn't find yourself desperate for shit. Like you're desperate for this, you're too desperate for that. You're willing to compromise yourself in a way that's this and that in order to advance whatever the fuck, you know, you think you gotta advance. Because you think that you see the fact that you suffering and shit. And you think that you suffering is gonna be mediated by that you gotta do whatever. That is to say, even if it's demoralizing yourself. And it mustn't even go. Saint, nigga, I'm no saint. I ain't gonna come here and act like I'm a saint, you know what I'm saying? I'm not about to be acting like I'm a saint, nigga. I ain't no saint. I ain't about to be a saint. And I sure as hell am not finna be acting like I'm saved and other people are not saved. Fuck that discriminatory shit. You feel me? I'm not finna come here and act like, yeah, other people are less saved and I'm more saved. Stuff like that. That discriminatory sort of indirect manipulation. Saved and they are not saved. Bunch of discriminatory nonsense. Who are you to be more saved than the other? How are you saved more than the other when you still have your own psychological and internal conflicts that you cannot entirely latch onto, nigga? Feel me? Cause I feel them on that shit. I feel them on that shit. I feel them on that materialistic stuff. I feel them on that, you know, I feel them on that money stuff, on that fleshly stuff, on that needy stuff, on that desperate stuff. I feel them. They be displaying it or making it look like they ain't as desperate as they is. They're as desperate as they is, nigga. And that's what makes them so, let's just say psychologically, mentally, nigga. Cause they too desperate. Too desperate for this, too desperate for that. Need approval now. And the rest of what could be important later. Approval now and the rest of what could be important later. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even trying to say what I'm saying to sound like I'm some sort of God or some shit. You know what I mean? It's just like based on what I've observed, what I'm observing. And I just gotta say, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I ain't really having it like that. I ain't finna be that desperate nigga. Like utterly desperate for shit. Desperate for friends. Desperate for pussy. Ain't none of that shit ever happening, boy. Ever. Ever. Holy crap. Ain't none of that happening. Desperate for friends. I'm desperate for approval. I'm desperate. And even if, and even if, and even if some of the things that I may be saying are mammer to some people, it's nothing but mammer. I mean to say, it's fine. I hope that I educate some. And even if some really find what I'm saying to be simply whatever they perceive it to be, keep on perceiving it to be that way. You know what's going on though.